Welcome back to the GaganVictor podcast. You know, what is the funniest thing about human beings? Our contradictoriness. We are in such a hurry to grow up and then we long for our lost childhood. We make ourselves ill earning money and then spend all of our money on getting well again. We think so much about the future that we neglect the present and thus experience neither the present nor the future. We live as if we were never going to die and die as if we had never lived. The jinx of one never ending question, what will others think, prevails on us throughout. If I lose, what will others think? And what if I win? If I quit, what will others think? And what if I don't? If I'm broke, what will others think? And what if I make it? If I'm happy, what will others think? And what if I'm sad and depressed? What will others think? What will others think? Actually, these others are just in milligrams, which actually matter. But we take the load of others in tons, isn't it? There are these two journalists who are modern day authors on altered new age thinking, Matt Haig and Elizabeth Gilbert, whom I read often. Serendipitously, I revisited the latter's Big Magic, which resonated so well with today's episode. Nobody is thinking of you. Long ago, when I was in my insecure 20s, I met a clever, independent, creative, and a powerful woman in her mid 70s who offered me a superb piece of life wisdom. She said, "We all spend our 20s and 30s trying too hard to be perfect because we are so worried about what others will think of us. Then we get into our 40s and 50s and we finally start to be free because we decide that we don't give a damn to what others think about us. But you won't be completely free until you reach your 60s and 70s when you finally realize this liberating truth. Nobody was ever thinking about you anyhow. They aren't, they weren't, and they never were. People are mostly thinking about themselves. People don't have time to worry about what you are thinking or doing or how well you are doing it because they are all caught up in their own dramas. People's attention may be drawn to you for a moment if you succeed or fail spectacularly or publicly for an instance. But the attention will soon enough revert right back to where it's always been, on themselves. While it may seem lonely and horrible at first to imagine that you aren't anyone's first order of business, there is also a great release to be found in this idea. You are free because everyone is too busy fussing over themselves to worry all that much about you. Go be whomever you want to be then. Do whatever you want to do. Pursue whatever fascinates you and brings you to life. Create what you want to create and let it be stupendously imperfect because it's exceedingly likely that nobody's will ever notice it. And that's awesome, isn't it? So put what will others think in the back burner. Rather ask, what do you think about you? Do whatever it takes. Just ignore the others' take. Adios. See you next week, folks.